Ow! 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 I don't know what's eating my hand. For the second time in a year, I'm at school. And while I'm here, I thought I'd put on my boss staff jacket, have a little walk around school and tell you about some of the most important places. This will be a nice memory for those of you who have been to Boss, and for those of you who haven't been to Boss yet, it'll be a nice video for you to watch so you can see the places you'll get to know this summer or in summers of the future. So right now I'm walking along the front drive. This is the first place you will travel through our campus when you arrive. And the first thing you're going to see is this magnificent house, Broomham Hall, or as we call it, schoolhouse, built in 1580. Let's go through the door. That's where you're going to head when you arrive. Okay, so I'm going to walk backwards so that you can see the entry into the school. It's a very secure place. Thumbprint entry. And then we're going to walk into the entrance. Into this door here, which in the summer we call the welcome room. So when you come into the welcome room, the first thing you will notice is music. We have music playing in here. At the end right now there is a grand piano, but in summer there will be the welcome table. And on the welcome table there will be me, my colleagues, and we will welcome you to our summer school. We will take your passport, we will take your pocket money. Why? Because we don't want you to lose it and we don't want you to spend it all in one place. We will give you your Boss bottle, your diary, we'll give you your Boss t-shirt, and we'll help you to settle in. And once you have gone through the check-in process, you will go to another place, which we call the test room. Let's go to the test room. This is the way to the test room. Usually you will be with a member of staff who will escort you and help you. Wait a second, guys. There's Jeff. Jeff is one of the peacocks. This room here is the test room. This is also the room where you will leave. I will be in here with your passport. The taxi will be here. You might recognize this angle from where we say, see you again. Oh, wait. All right, Jeff. There he is. This is other Jeff, so we have two Jeffs. And there's other Jeff. Other Jeff is on the roof. This Jeff is here. So in here we have the test room. Once you've arrived at Boss, you'll be checked in the welcome room, and then you'll be brought here where you'll meet our academic team and you will take our English test. Now the English test can take anything up to 1 hour depending on how long you take. Look at that bike. I recognise that bike from Summer School 2019. Please comment below if you recognise it too. The test will help us to make sure you go into the right class. The classes will be organised according to your English level and your age and the language you speak, so that there's a good mix of students in each class. This is where you'll sit and take your test. Eventually you will be taken to your houses. You might end up in Milne House, or maybe you'll end up in Kipling House. If you end up in Kipling House or Milne House, you have this beautiful view to enjoy in front of your house. How stunning. Behind me is Oak's house. This is where we normally put the girls aged from 8 to 12. You need to watch out for those Oak's girls. Do not underestimate them. Behind me there's Wells house. This is where we put girls or boys aged 15 to 17. And behind me here is a spare house, which we call the cottages. We don't know who goes in there. It all depends. Another house you might end up in is Rowling House. I've just spotted something very interesting. Ariana Grande. Hey Ariana. What's up? What have you been up to, eh? It's been a long time. This is a very important place. The Boss office. This is where all of the magic happens normally. It's so nice to be back in here. Sue would normally be sat over here. Sue, our registrar and finance officer. an all-round summer school mother. I would normally be sat here. Yes, the office is messy, but that's because it's a busy office normally. Lots of action going on in here. All of my treats and gifts that people gave me over the years. This is a jacket from Kazakhstan. Mexico, wrestling masks, UAE, scarves. Behind me is a place I hope we don't have to use in summer, but if we do, we have it. Buxwood Health Service. Defibrillator there, school nurse, Buxwood Health Service. Down the long and winding road to your classes, to the dining room, to the sports hall, the AstroTurf. This is the route you'll take. One of my favourite places in school is this place, the dining room. This is where we will eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. This is where normally I will stand and shout the winner of the week. We will have fun in here, not just eating, but also having conversations and making friends and learning things from each other. Guys, the dining room. After breakfast in the morning, in the evenings, before excursions, before activities, you will be told to come here. Sports hall. My favourite time of day in the sports hall is probably assembly, which happens at 9 every morning after breakfast. In assembly, we have different houses sat in different areas of the sports hall. I'll normally shout, which house is the best? And in here there'll be 200 people shouting. I can sense the atmosphere now. I will tell the students what is happening that day, what activities we have, what time we need to meet, where we need to meet, what you need to wear. I will say, put your rubbish in the bin, which is my catchphrase in the summer. Students who have been know that. When I see litter on the floor, it makes me sad. And then we will finish with a game, and the games are big team games, each house against each house. The victor, of course, will win 10 house points. We also have disco in here on Friday, talent shows, karaoke, so many activities in here. What a space, I miss it. After assembly, you'll go to class, and this is the way you'll go to class. This route is also one of the most social routes in the school because, as you can see, there are benches for people to sit on. People will spend time with friends, getting to know each other. We've got classrooms all over Buxwood, but some of the ones we use for summer are here. This is called the Fountain Block. I've made it into some of the other classrooms that we normally use during the summer. This is where you'll find yourself studying English, as well as many other things that you'll be learning while you're with us here at Boss. And these are the classrooms from the outside. For those views again, views everywhere, all of the views. Here I am on the AstroTurf. Why is the AstroTurf one of my favourite places? Well, because it's always sunny on the AstroTurf. What a space for activities. Well, there's always football going on here. There's capture the flag. It's just a lovely outdoor space. Oh, that's sun. Now I'm in the stables. Here we have the riding arena. And I'm going to walk around the stables and see if I can meet some of the people who work here. This is Astra. Do you like to say anything? Oh, Astra's coming over, eating his tea there. Hello, Harvey. How long have you been working here? Yeah, thanks for that. Whispering in my ear. Domino's famous, I think, because Domino's in all of... Ow, ow, ow. Domino's eating my hand. Domino's in all of the pictures of Buxwood, I think. You hungry, mate? Give him some hay. Hello, Heron. Put a little spike on Heron's head and you've got a unicorn there. Hey, Polly. Polly's wearing a coat. Ralph's got his coat on as well. All right, Dave. Oh, Dave's a little bit shy, so I'm going to stay away from Dave. Give us a kiss. I'm going to take you now inside the Great Hall. The Great Hall is great. What do we do in the Great Hall? We do presentations on Friday afternoons. We have film nights in here. All sorts going on. It's laid out a little bit differently to what it's normally laid out. Normally along here you'll find chairs for 250 people, believe it or not. Up there, the organ if you want some live music. Nice views again out the back. A great space for us to have a nice time. This area here is the Courtyard, which is where we have break time, where we have hot chocolate in the evening. It's a very social area. There's usually music blasting out here. There's normally people everywhere. It's normally buzzing around here. One of the most popular places, especially in summer, is the front field. Here we have many activities. Somebody practicing the cricket over there right now, actually. Relaxing, looking at the blue sky. The schoolhouse, which is normally in the background of those group shots. Here we have another angle of the front field. My favourite place to sit in summer is there. These are the coaches which will take you on your excursions to London, Brighton, Windsor, Canterbury and many, many more places. As we always say, Buxwood is in the countryside, surrounded by nothing. I think you need us here. Behind me is the languages block. Behind me now, uninterrupted views of the beautiful East Sussex countryside that I always tell you about. It's peaceful, it's safe, it's quiet. There's rabbits. You see them? I'm not going to go down there because I don't want to get in the way. We have tennis courts down here. And this is also the place we meet if there's a fire drill. Tennis courts is where we go. Over there we have the vineyard. And over there's the polytunnel, which features in the Green Bookswood video. And a noisy bird somewhere there is. Thank you so much for joining me on this walk around campus today. Please get in touch if you have any questions or would like any more information about Boss. I hope that I will see you this summer.